Hello, good afternoon. Let me know if I'm audible and lovely to see you back. So, the topic for today is identity, and it's going to be a variation of rest, a rest from the identities that we hold, which obviously we have to hold to function from, but which can also at times begin to feel burdensome or imposing or too much of a responsibility to carry or overwhelming or constrictive and many other things. So, and there can be flavors and variations in each of these. So, we will just get into the meditation, the exercise, and you'll experience it. Before you do it, again, I like to make these very specific for you so that when you feel like you need to work on something, you can just choose the right meditation. You can go to the recording and do it. Even within that, there can be certain aspects that you would like to work on. And that's when I've personally found that meditation can be a very practical tool to work on something that's holding us back or something that's keeping us down or limited on a particular day. So in order to make this very specific for you, before we get in, if you have a pen and paper with you, otherwise just grab one because you're most probably at home. I just want you to list down 5 top identities that come to your mind right now, roles that you play, right? And each time you do this, there can be different things that come. So, like for me today, it would be mother, wife, professor, influencer, writer. Okay, so that's it. Just write 5 roles or identities, associations of that you associate with yourself, and just put it down on paper. Give you a minute to do that. And as you do that, we'll switch into audio mode and get started. Okay. So take a deep breath in, breathe out, and let your body completely relax in this moment on the seat or chair that you're sitting in. To support you for the next 15 minutes in this exercise. Take another deep breath in, breathe out, and let go of any thoughts or emotions that might be cluttering your mind space. These can be important things, but you can still put them aside for just 10-15 minutes. Just take that break now. Take another deep breath in, filling in your lungs, and breathe out. And allow yourself to connect with the most strong and resourceful part of you inside of you, the wise part of you. This is also a wonderful moment to invite in any form of sacred or divine presence that you would like to. I invite the divinity of the universe itself to be present with me and each one of you, individually and collectively, and to guide us during this exercise. I invite the divine to be present with anyone listening to this recording in the future as well, to guide us, protect us, and inspire us in the journey that we are about to undertake. Take another deep breath in, breathe out, and visualize a cord of light, an energetic connection from the top of your head, the crown, to the sun, the bright, golden, radiant life-giving and nurturing sun up in the sky that sustains and fuels all life on planet Earth. And so by default, we qualify. Imagine cords of light and energy from the bottom of the soles of your feet or the bottom of your spine, reaching deep into the core of planet Earth, our Mother Earth, the warm, fuzzy Gaia energy at the core of the planet. Allow this energy to nurture and nourish every cell of your body, which in essence is also part of the earth. Our bodies are just walking, talking parts of the earth. Nothing more, nothing less. So let us stay connected with that energy, the core of the energy of the earth, acknowledging our oneness with that, and the oneness of our bodies with that. Visualize a pillar of light, a cascade and shower of light, sparkles of golden white, healing, cleansing, nurturing light, surrounding you from the skies in heaven, from the sun, through your body, around you, washing you, cleansing you of anything that feels stuck, stagnant, limiting, annoying in this moment, allowing it to wash away. Just like we take a shower, this is your energetic shower that you can take at any moment. You can take a few deep breaths as you allow the shower to wash and cleanse inside of you, outside of you, forming a cylinder of light around you. As your body stays cocooned in this pillar and shower of light, take your awareness and expand out now. Expand out beyond your body, beyond the room, beyond the city. This doesn't take long. Beyond your country, beyond planet Earth, beyond the solar system, into the galaxy, and expand out as wide and expansive as you would like to take your awareness. For your awareness has no limits. The entire universe is your home. This is where you belong, in all of this space. Enjoy the spaciousness of your being, of your belonging in this vast, infinite, spacious universe. And from this state of expansion, gaze back at our beautiful blue-green planet, sweet planet Earth, and zoom in. Zoom in there to see your sweet body as part of planet Earth. And as you gaze upon your body on planet Earth, bring your awareness to just think of everything that you consider to be you apart from your body. How do you define you? Take your name, that person, that personality, whatever you think of when you think of you. Imagine that personality now as a caricature, as a character, walking alongside a beautiful river on planet Earth. You're just going on a hike. You don't know where, you don't know why. You're just walking along a really beautiful river on the bank. And as you walk, you find a spot under the tree, a nice shady spot where you decide to take some rest, and you sit down. You can put your feet into the flowing stream, the river. And as you relax, bring to mind the first attribute that you had written with regard to your identity, the first role or attribute. So for me, it would be mother. Imagine this role and identity as a piece of clothing that you're wearing on top of you. The mother role, the mother cloak. Take it out, look at it, handle it with care, admire it. Look at the magnificence of that role that you're wearing, that you're playing. But just for now, just for a short rest and break, you can put this cloak aside, fold it neatly, and put it down beside you on the riverbank. Now think about your second role that you wrote. Connect back with yourself, the essence of your being, your person, without that role of mother. And notice that you're still wearing many clothes, many roles, many identities. Start unbuttoning and taking out the second role or identity. For me, this would be wife today. What is it for you? Take off this cloak, this robe. Look at it, stroke it. Look at the magnificence of this role, the gorgeousness of it, the complexity of it, the beauty of it. You can even thank it if you want. And for now, as a rest, gently fold it and put it on a pile beside you, on top of the first roll. Take a deep breath. Feel your feet in the river as the river's flowing. Bring your attention back to yourself. Do you still exist without these roles, without these cloaks? You're still there. You're still there. You are you. Bring to mind your third role. This third cloak or dress that you're wearing. For me today, it's professor. How does it feel? For me, it feels heavy, quite a bit of a burden. It's really weighing me down today. So take it out, unbutton it, hold it. Look at the magnificence of this role, the contribution it can be, the gifts it has for you and others. You can appreciate it, thank it. And as a rest, stroke it, fold it, and put it down beside you, alongside or on top of the pile of the other two roles and identities. Take a deep breath in, breathe out. Are you still here? Do you still exist? Feel your feet in the water, the flowing water. Yes, you're still here. You're still you. Give yourself a big hug and look at the fourth role or identity that you wrote down for today. For me, it's influencer. How does it feel as a dress, a cloak, a robe? It might feel light, interesting, glittery. It might feel heavy, huge responsibility. But you can take it off for now. Just take it off. Unbutton, remove this cloak, this robe. Again, appreciate it, admire it, thank it, fold it, and put it down on the pile beside your other robes. Take another deep breath in. Breathe out. Do you still exist? Are you still you? I am still me. How do you feel to you? I like the lightness of my being. Give yourself a big hug and bring your attention to the fifth role that you wrote for today. For me, it was writer. Imagine it as a dress or robe that you're wearing. How does this robe feel today? Watch it, unbutton it, gently remove it. Again, thank and appreciate it, admire it. I'm sure it's a beautiful role. Gaze at it, and just for the next 10 minutes, fold it and put it aside on the pile with the other robes. That's your other roles. Take a deep breath in, hug yourself. Are you still here? I'm still here. Are you still you? Yes, I'm still me. How do you feel as you without these roles, without these identities? Who are you? What are you? Sense your being, sense how you feel. And with the lightness of that being, just jump into the stream, the river of water. Allow yourself to float in the water. Swim. If you can't swim, just float. The water will carry you. Allow yourself to be washed in the water. If you wouldn't like to swim, you can just stand and immerse yourself in the water. Just stand. It isn't a deep river. You can have your feet on the ground. Just put your head in. Just dip yourself. Allow the flowing, cool water to wash you. Make you feel even lighter and freer. Enjoy your beingness, who you be, independent of all these other roles. Look at the other bank, look at the sky, look at the clouds, enjoy the water. Stay here for some time. Relax your muscles. Feel the peace of your being, just your being. Connect with you as you, without any role or identity. Now give yourself a big hug, your body a big hug, and walk out of the river feeling fresh, renewed, refreshed. And as you look at your robes and your roles and identities that you had laid out, you notice that someone, perhaps an angel, has come and washed them as well. All these clothes and robes have been washed in that sparkling river meanwhile and dried out in the sunlight. They've all been put to dry, and now they're crispy, clean, washed in the glittering river of light, dried in the sunlight, refreshed like you, revamped like you, waiting for you to take them on again. With a heart full of gratitude and amazement at how sparkling clean and beautiful and light these rolls look now, you can take them on one by one and wear them ever so lightly, ever so gently, not taking away from you, but just accentuating to the being that you already are. Allow yourself to put on these roles gently, lightly, as the beautiful clothes that you're wearing, the ones you will act with and perform through and live as to some extent. Thank the invisible angel who washed and dried your beautiful roles for you. You can thank the river. Looking at the river, you now see that it's not just a flowing river of water, it's a flowing river of light. Acknowledge the magic you've just experienced as rest, as transformation, as united with the core of your own being. And you can get up and walk back along the river from where you started your journey. And magically snap your fingers and come back to the room where you were originally seated as you started this meditation. Feeling your body resting in your chair once again, feeling lighter, more refreshed, feeling more like you, still wearing all your roles, washed and lightened, and ready to step into whatever you need to step into now in the next phase of your day and the next phase of your life. Ready with your being and ready with the washed, cleansed, and lightened aspect of the roles that you are wearing. Take another deep breath in, give yourself a big hug, and whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes. Lovely. So how was that for you? I hope as you're back, you can do this again and feel free to repeat. The 5 roles that you picked, the 5 roles that I picked today were just what was salient and significant to me this morning, and you picked what was salient and significant to you this morning. And these will keep changing as we go through our lives. So do it afresh each time, picking whatever is topmost, and enjoy the beingness that you be, independent of the roles that you have defined yourself with. And have a lovely day. And I hope that you function more powerfully in these roles as well. Be the magic that you be. And I'll see you tomorrow at 12 o'clock. Bye-bye.